Welcome back. Now, the big data era has created some big headaches for business. Uber is still grappling with the fallout over the massive hack it failed to disclose. This week, the Los Angeles City Attorney General became the latest official to take action over the data breach. Now, our next guest has Uber's Southeast Asian rival Grab as a client. We're joined at the SGX now by Asaf, Somekh, CEO of data startup Iguazio. Asaf, good to see you.
Good
now,
morning,
you create products to manage big data and help your clients analyze that data. But tell me, what part do you play to ensure all that data is secure?
So, obviously, security is a big part of our solution. But in general, if we describe the Iguazio product, what we do, we simplify it significantly for the customers. Because today, there is a lot of hype around artificial intelligence and machine learning. But if you look at it, most enterprises find it very, very hard to implement. It's a very complex technology.
In other words, they can't do it in-house. They need to contract it out to guys like you.
I mean, they may try. I mean, we see a lot of investment in the field, but still there's a lot of failures in projects. And we decided to basically change that and come up with a new data platform that simplifies it dramatically, makes it faster, and also security is a huge part of it. If you think about GDPR coming next year, lots of enterprises need to prepare for that too.
I'm sure you saw that Economist cover. Big data is now the most valuable resource in the world. Is that an overstatement, or is that factually correct?
I love that cover with the oil rigs that have changed into data. Yeah, I think it's true.
Now, there are a lot of big data analytics services on the market today, and your closest rival, Mapper, springs to mind. So what's Iguazio's unique selling point?
So once again, it's about simplifying it for customers, because at the end of the day, today, when you use these technologies, you have if you're a customer, you have to deal with tens of technologies that you need to put together and eventually deal with the complexity. This has not been working well in the market, as we've seen a lot of inefficiencies, a lot of projects failing, and we're coming to fix that. It's also about the performance that we're delivering. It's also about the ability of customers to leverage the cloud. This is exactly what we're doing with Grab right now. They're actually using Amazon for many of their use cases, but at the same time, all the stuff that is real-time oriented, time-sensitive oriented is used by Iguazio. If you think about the ability to reduce the wait time of passengers by directing the drivers to the right areas, we've built for them real-time heat maps in their platform. We have also helped them to come up with solutions to improve the accuracy of the ETA, because this is a big thing for those companies.
And that's how you can generate the efficiency gains through big data. Kingsley has a question for you, Asaf.
Yeah, Asaf, I'm very interested in your firm and your venture. One thing that, from the finance background, time series data has always been a little bit difficult to process and analyze well. You mentioned some of the companies that you're working for. Are there particular niches where you find that you can really add a lot of value, like mapping and scheduling and things like that? What are the main areas of opportunity that you've targeted?
So, of course, in financial services, time series is significant area that a lot of innovation has happened there. In fact, in our previous company, Voltaire, we were also very active in that space in the age of high-frequency trading when it all started. But if you think about today, how people are trying to combine processing streams that are coming from the exchanges, and at the same time combined with that data enrichment based on historical trends, it's very hard to find platforms to do that, and this is exactly what we're doing at Iguazio. And if you're thinking of other markets like IoT, very similar combination of streaming data coming from sensors, whether it's connected vehicles, whether it's machines in factories, and you want to combine it with historical trends that you have on these machines and these cars to come up with predictive maintenance and things like that. It's not just about processing the stream, it's about combining the two. And this is exactly how artificial intelligence works. You have the machine learning in the back end, and you have the model that is implemented close to the sources. And this is how we help the customers.
Asaf, very quickly, the strategic investors involved in the Series B funding, Verizon Ventures, Bosch, and CME Ventures, what do they bring to the table?
So we love the fact that these new investors came on board in July this year. If you think about Verizon and Bosch, they have huge investments in IoT and in smart mobility, and we fit well within that category, so we're working with them on their initiatives in that space. CME Group, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, very innovative when it comes to new services and products around data, and we're working with them on that front as well.
Asaf, great conversation. Thank you very much indeed for sharing this with us. Asaf Somekh there from Iguazio.